Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're out shed hunting. This is like my first time legit shed hunting. I don't really know what to expect, but we can possibly find deer sheds and moose sheds. In my opinion, those are probably about the only two things that we're gonna find today. But I don't know, we can always turn up something different. So I'm just slowly glassing these kind of open hillsides for now as I'm working my way up to the higher elevation. Simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up high to the higher elevations, and as we start working our way back to the car, you know, we'll hit all these ridges right here because our car's parked over there. So hit the farther ones first, slowly work these ridges, and just basically go back to the car. Speaking of which, moose footprints. So it's a lot of deer footprints and a lot of moose footprints already. So let's hope we see something. So I'm playing a game with David. Every whitetail shed is 1 point. Every moose shed is 5 points. Elk shed 10 point. Mule deer shed 20 points. Why did we make a mule deer elk point or elk shed so high? So we're probably not gonna find one. If you find one, then you deserve those points. I wouldn't be surprised if the game just stayed at 0-0 this whole day. But you never know until you go try. Alright, so I just got right here and I was moving so you guys can see there's a lot of trees blocking the way, but I got right here. There's just this little patch of, I guess, brush that you can see through the ground. So I was like, oh, I'll just pull out the binoculars. I'm kind of scanning it at the top of my binocular, because you know how your binoculars are circle, right? At the top, I see like this neck and these two ears. I was like, what the heck? That looks like a deer's head. And sure enough, I kind of tilt my binocular up so I can have that thing in the middle of my field of view. And sure enough, this doe is just looking at me. There's two of them. They're still there. And they were kind of in the darker part. So I was just like, oh, sweet. Pulled out the camcorder. Got a little bit of footage. And so it gives me hope that since there's deer here, hopefully they're shedding somewhere here. They're probably just does, but let's hope that it's 2 bucks who just dropped their antlers. So that's awesome. I'm gonna keep working away up this hill. It is starting to get pretty hot. I don't know. As soon as I left over where I saw the 2 does, like, there's just not as many deer tracks. Just not as much sign up here. One reason being is probably snow, because down there's like barely any snow. So far, 0 sheds. I am a little bit higher in elevation, so there's still pretty much snow. And there's just not a lot of activity. So what I'm assuming is deer are down low around the elevation where I spotted the 2 does earlier this morning. So I'm just gonna make this loop, work my way back down there. this one dog. That is a bull for sure. You guys want to know why I know? Blood. Blood. Hair. You guys see this? Hair. Moose hair. Blood. Okay. So, here's a tip for you guys. So when you come across a fresh set of tracks, I came right there. I turned off, literally was just talking to you guys, turn off the camera. Crash, 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 crash. I heard him going there and immediately I knew it was a moose because over here there's obviously just moose and whitetails. So I wanted to check where his footprints were and you guys can just see all this blood, 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 hair, blood. So that means one of his bases, he's dripping blood. He's a fresh dropper. So I'm gonna backtrack him right now. I need to see where he came from. Alright, so I keep losing his footprints. I'm not sure how you can necessarily always lose a footprint in the snow. I'm gonna mark this spot on my GPS. Moose. Moose. Stop. I'm gonna go back to where I first bumped him. I'm probably gonna backtrack because I saw this one video on YouTube where he saw like blood like what I'm seeing right now and he just backtracked and eventually he found the shed. Ironically, it was a moose shed too. So I would totally backtrack, but dude, like his tracks, his old tracks is coming from where he ran to. So I'm not sure if he was coming up this way and he just wanted to make a loop around and I just then I bumped him and so he's making this big loop. Or if I'm crossing another set of moose tracks. Because right here, you guys can see the blood right there too. There's blood up here and he's going back from where I came from. But his tracks, oh no, his tracks are right here. Okay, his tracks are right here. It's taking me back to the road. There's David messaging me. What in the world? If I would have just kept looking instead of looking at my feet, I probably would have saw him when he was standing. So if I saw him, I would know if he had one antler on him left or he was just no antlers left, shedded both sides. But I was trying to get down to David where he was seeing the turkeys. And so now I'm kind of in this spot. I really want to find that shed. I'm pretty convinced he's shed already. But dude, the country they live in is just so nasty. And one thing is, like I keep like moose tracks keep crossing one another. This stuff is crazy thick. So I am following where he actually ran. You guys can see blood. Blood. I wonder if he's hanging on to one. This snow is insane. Jeez. It's crazy how they move through this like nothing. So I'm assuming that's gonna be him. Cause there's one going up like that, but it's kinda like old. Dude, this snow is insane. Moose hair. Sometimes you just wonder how an animal of that size just runs through just like it's nothing. One thing I kind of do know is creek bottoms are usually an ideal place to find sheds, because sometimes they hop across the creek, and when they hop across, they hit the ground, and that impact just lets the antler fall loose. I'm sure you guys can hear them. Ow. Guys, look at that. This stupid branch wouldn't let me pull on my leg. This snow is no joke. Whew. What did I get myself into, guys? Oh man. I don't know. There just might be a shed just laying here. Even though I don't think this creek requires the deer to jump across, because literally I could just do that. Alright, but I'm gonna get all this nasty stuff. Just gonna make sure that there's no shed just laying around. Should have wore a long sleeve. How the heck do you even get out of this stuff? Made it to a little bootleg road. I'm gonna call that quits. Dude, what is this track? It's about the size of my hand. You guys can see these two claws up here kind of go in. As you can see. What is that? Mountain lion? Wolf? A big coyote? A dog? There were 2 deer right there. I wonder if they just shed. I've been hiking pretty much all of today. Got the message that David got ticks on him. I didn't expect ticks to be out, but it is pretty warm, so I would not be surprised if there were ticks out. So time to spray down. So wind's blowing up this way, so you never want to spray in front, you always spray behind. That way the wind pushes the spray to your pants. That should do the job. Gotta always spray your backpack. That is the only thing I dread about spring: ticks. Now that we have done that, we can continue to hike down, and we are good to go. I believe that's a doe and a fawn. But this little valley right here, whenever I come here, I always see a deer. Last year, this past season, if I had a second deer tag, I would have shot one right here. So the deer just slowly went over here. It just slowly went up that way. And these 2 deer, I got right here. I got quiet because I knew there's always deer here. And these 2, they just came right from the bottom right there. They stopped right there. They're still over there. there's no sheds. But I'm gonna head back over this way. I just wanted to come and check this area because I usually see a lot of deer right here, and obviously I just saw 2 deer right there, a doe and a fawn. So I'm gonna head back over this way, cut down the ridge, and go to the road, and we're basically done for today. I've seen a total of 6 deer. That was cool. Lots of deer, moose, grouse, turkeys. Time to head on over. Whew. That water is perfectly cold.